Hello everyone, I hope you are well and yours are well too. Today's question is from a student and the question is how many questions I need to get right on CFA Level 1 exam. Look, there are 180 questions and CFA Institute has officially said that no one has failed who has scored 70% plus. Now that's also tricky why CFA Institute is talking like this. Why not simply say that you need to score 70% to pass the exam? But let's not go into that. Officially, CFA Institute has said that no one who has scored above 70% has failed this exam ever, which practically means you need to score 70%. So if you score 70% of 180 correct, you can pass the exam. And that is 126. Yeah. So just multiply 180 by 70%, and that is 126. Now that's short answer. You need to correctly answer 126 questions. But there is more to it. And particularly if you are registered for the exam, then it is extremely important that you watch the rest of the video. If you're not registered for the exam and you just wanted to know the answer, here is your answer. You got the answer and you can move on to the next interesting video that you want to watch. But if you are actually registered for the exam, you better watch rest of the video because that's not correct answer. Yes, 126 out of 180 is 70%. But the problem is that out of 180 questions, 20 questions will not be graded. I'm repeating it. Officially, CMH should have said that out of 180 questions, 20 questions will not be graded. So what if the 126 question that you have answered correctly, the 20 questions which are not graded are out of those 126 correct? I'm assuming the worst case. Obviously, it's unlikely, but it is possible that you have answered 126 questions correctly, but 20 out of those 126 are not graded, which means the correct number of questions is only 106. Now, 106, if you divide it by graded questions, so you have answered 106 correct and out of 160 graded questions, that's not 70%. That is 66%. So you're 4% short of 70%, and you can fail. So what is the solution? You need to be prepared for the worst case. Worst case is that those 20 questions, which will not be graded, can be your correct question, which means what? You should aim for 132 correct questions. 132. Where do I get that number? Very simple. Let's say you answer 132 questions correctly. 20 out of these 132 are not graded, which means your correct graded questions are only 112. 132 minus 20, 112. Now, 112 correct and graded questions out of 160 graded questions will be 70%. And you are going to pass the exam. So the final answer is, if you want to be absolutely sure that you will pass the exam, 132 correct questions on the exam day. So when you are answering questions, if you're sure that you have answered 132 correctly, then congratulations, you have passed the exam most likely. So here is your answer. In order to be confident 100% that you're going to pass the exam, the number of questions that you should answer correctly is at least 132. Okay. Keep sending your questions. I'll try to answer all your questions. And rest assured, I think there is no one more qualified, because for the last 20 years, this is the only thing that I've been doing, not as a part-time thing, not while teaching other qualifications or while teaching in university. No, I've been teaching full-time CFA students how to pass this exam. So take care. Bye.